It is not rejection itself that people fear. It is the possible consequences of rejection. Preparing to accept those consequences and viewing rejection as a learning experience that will bring you closer to success will not only help you to conquer the fear of rejection, but help you to appreciate rejection itself. Robert Foster Bennett. Hey guys, how's it going today? This is Vincent bringing you episode 4 of Learned Ways. Today we're going to be talking about rejection, specifically social situations like, say, asking a girl out. So, when you say rejection, that's the first thing that comes to mind, unless you got rejected on your college application. But I can't help you with that. I'm sorry. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. Now, I don't speak for all men, but if a girl rejects you, I believe you shouldn't take it as a defeat. Rather, as a sudden fall, you get up and you keep moving, Don't let anyone have that kind of power over you. Someone rejecting you shouldn't be the end of the world, and you shouldn't be an asshole about it and try to convince her about why she should reject you. It's pathetic, to say the least. In most cases, some women rejected you because they want you to try harder. I think that's bullshit, to be honest. Once I get rejected, I'm out of there. If someone is genuinely interested, then there's no need to be beating around the bush. The same thing goes for the whole try not to show too much interest, so take a few minutes before you text back. That is the most immature shit ever. If you're genuinely interested in someone, invest the time, Quit beating around the bush and wasting everyone's time. I feel like, look, I'm speaking from a male perspective, straight male perspective. I feel like some women do this because they want to feel like a prize. But the fact that I came up to you, out of all these women here, should say you're the prize, Now, my girlfriend isn't like this, My girlfriend, I think she was the one that made the first move, actually. So, and no, I wasn't a kid and said, oh my God, a girl liked me, so I'm going to like her back. No. I was genuinely interested in her when she made the move. So I was like, oh, well, you don't see this every day, So I got to know her, she didn't reject me, obviously, and I didn't reject her. But I'm talking about past experiences here, not present experience. Look, I'll repeat myself again. If a girl rejects you, keep it moving. Don't try to persuade her into not rejecting you, That's how you get a sexual harassment claim started against you. Look, rejections used to greatly affect me. I think they stopped doing so when I became a sophomore in college. I figured it's just one person in a pool of all these people. A girl rejecting me shouldn't affect my whole day or my mood, It should just be me stepping in shit and just having to wash it off my shoes, Now, in saying this, I don't mean losing investment in a woman or a woman at all. I mean prioritizing yourself first and having self-respect, A woman shouldn't have to lie about having a boyfriend for you to stop bugging her, If she says no, then no means no. That's what you've been taught. That's what you should follow, No isn't an invitation to try harder, okay? Look, my philosophy on this is if someone wants to talk to you, they will find any means possible to do so. Initially, if someone isn't interested, leave it at that. Don't try to change their mind, because eventually, if you get into any kind of relationship, it becomes one-sided. One person tried harder than the other. I'm going to go ahead and say this. When my girlfriend first made a move on me, she left her number. I was at work. That's one thing I love about her. She's a very, neutral person. Don't let someone present status or whatever they're doing influence you. There are some girls that would see a very attractive guy, but they're working at McDonald's, and they wouldn't make a move. And when you ask them, they'll be like, oh no, he was working at McDonald's. And it's like, he's a college student or someone young. Do you expect him to have a 6-figure salary at freaking 18? Unless you're a freaking celebrity? No. So, when my girlfriend saw me, she left her number. And I was like, oh, wow. Oh. So I texted her back. We had an interesting conversation. There wasn't any kind of, oh, let me not show too much interest, You talk it out and see if you want to be there. You're wasting people's time just taking forever to reply. If someone doesn't want to talk to you, they're not going to talk to you, and they won't put in the effort. So, that being said, don't let a rejection just ruin your whole day. And I'm not saying be cocky with every move you make. No, go in there, knowing what you want, talking to the person. If they want to engage you, they will. If they don't, they're going to say no, and you get the hell out of there. Don't try to convince or change anything. Playing hard is so a decade ago. Stop doing that. It's not cool anymore. Without further ado, guys, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.